Welcome back to the highest of high holy days and also the highest of high days. 4/20/2025. Also, it is Easter, which is kind of ironic.
Up here before your
Whoa.
next kill.
I apologize in advance if the audio quality is kind of odd because I'm using a different headset because my old one is kind of borked at the moment. So I might not have as good a sound dampening for the background. So you may wind up hearing things like my laundry machine
This
going in the
vendor
back
unit
or
is equipped with
any number of 100 other little
anti-theft
things.
measures. Don't
But
get any
I've tried to make
ideas.
it
Jump.
as friendly as possible as far as what I'm doing. But it doesn't always work out that way. Kill 5 enemies in Skyline Valley. Destroy 10 robots. Complete 1 daily quest, which I will reroll now. Collect biometric or microscopes. 2. Produce 5 ceramic through junk. And consume alcoholic beverages while on a team times 5. Not a difficult day. Just, yeah. Let's see what we can do about that. Alright. So, first thing I'm going to do. Go over here and see if this guy's selling anything that I don't have. Oh, don't tell me this is the best build. Yep. It's the best build. No point looking at it. I'm not going to do a camp review of it. I'm not going to do anything with it. I can't buy anything from the vendors, so there's no point in me looking in it. Not at this point, not with this character. So I need to kill 10 robots. Let's go do that first. We'll go down here to the Taggart water treatment plant. I think it's Taggart. It might be Tigert. Triget? I don't know how you pronounce this word, to be honest. Is that, Tigert? Taggart water treatment plant. Okay, let's go kill a few bots. We need 10. This is probably the fastest place to get them. Go back into first person mode. That means there should be a priest around here somewhere. He's probably inside the building. Yep. Here's a Weem Away song that he plays. Weem away, weem away, weem away. Ream away, ream away, ream away. Let's get that out of the way. Oh man, missed the jump. I guess we can take these. I always forget there's a bench in here and a bunch of crap. Yeah, let's just see if we can get some of the stuff out of the way. I'm always amazed that they didn't make the gas cans like ceramic lined. Like steel cans with a ceramic liner, so you get those two things out of it. Just because, you know, in all honesty, if you wanted things to be preserved as well as these things have been, you'd probably need that. Yeah, I'm gonna go around here, take a quick peek. Really? Huh. Okay, I think this guy has to be in that building over there. Probably. I could be wrong. I mean, he could be somewhere else. Okay, I don't see anybody in there at all. Nothing here. A dirty ashtray.
Pay for that in blood.
Not mine.
Not falter. You'll regret despoiling the Holy Land.
Already do, brother.
Not good enough.
Oh, come on.
Still live. Damn you, unbeliever! I go to the divine light.
I really should have some shotgun perks equipped with this. I don't at the moment. I'm just kind of winging it. And him. Oh well. Not that it really matters overall. I mean, you know. But, like I said, I'm doing laundry and I'm doing a bunch of other crap around here trying to get caught up. Because it's Easter, but it's also Sunday, so it's kind of one of those days where everything has to be done for the week. My wife and my son went to his grandfather's house to go spend time with his grandfather. That is my wife's father. The man that he actually has more of a relationship with than my father. Because my father, the entire time that my kid was little, and has been little, hasn't had much of a relationship with his grandpa on my side of the family. Because my dad was taking care of his grandmother and my niece and nephew, which is basically raising my brother's kids. And whenever my dad had time to do anything with anybody, at any point in his life, he always went fishing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. The man, he had a lot of stress. He has a lot of stress. He's always had a lot of stress. But I'm just saying that's where he was. He wasn't talking to me, and he wasn't talking to my brother unless we were with him doing whatever it was he wanted to do, which is fine. Like I said, a lot of stress. A lot of things to deal with. When you take care of people, you always have a lot of stress. It's just the way life works. But, yeah. I just feel for my kid, because the guy that I grew up knowing as my dad, my kid probably has a better relationship with him than I do to a certain extent. Because he doesn't have a relationship with my dad. I have one. And it's not the best. It's not the relationship that I would hope for, or wish for, or want, to be honest. Because my father is like everybody in the world. They have their own priorities and their own things to deal with. And sometimes they just aren't you. I mean, there's not a lot you can do about it. I mean, it's the way the world works. But sometimes you just are not a priority for the people that you care about. And sometimes you don't ever find out. Till little things happen, then you find out. And if you're a guy, well, priorities are different for guys and girls. I'll just leave it at that. A man will sacrifice his happiness for the relationship that he's in with the wife to preserve his family. And a woman will sacrifice the family to preserve her happiness. And I'm not the only person that believes that. But and if you've ever known women that get divorced from men and you're wondering why the hell would they divorce that guy, that's why. It's not a matter of being good or bad, happy or sad for a guy. A guy, once they've made the commitment to be a father, take care of their wife or take care of their family, pretty much locked in. Money, no money, anything. They'll do whatever they have to do to preserve that family if they're a good man. If they were raised to be and wanted to be a father, that's the way it works.
Together. Always together.
But
Only us.
there's a lot of people that weren't raised that way. There are a lot of people that, in all honesty, that weren't really raised anyway. Like, there's some people I've known that I honestly have to ask, did they have people that cared about them? And then there are some people that just don't understand that even though somebody cares about you and loves you and would do anything for you, some people can only be pushed so far. And once you hit that point, it's not about love anymore. It becomes about a lot of other things. Sorry. But some people never really fully understand that. Some people think that if they don't get what they want, or you don't bend to their will, that throwing a fit is the way you're going to do it. And for most men, especially older men that are in my generation, because I'm Generation X, once you start yelling at us to do something, or you start pushing us more than we think we need to be pushed, and you stop showing us any kind of real affection, and you, especially if you're a woman and you tell a man that's in my generation that I don't want you anymore, get the hell out, we're gonna get the hell out. It's just the way it's gonna work out. You're not gonna, there is no if, ands, or buts about it. We might come back and try and work things out with you if we really care, and we'll do that once or twice. And then eventually we'll hit that wall where if it keeps happening, then we have to agree with you that you don't want to be with us, and we should get the hell out. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's nothing, and I mean nothing in the world, that if a guy like me or any guy in my generation really loves you and cares about you, that we won't try and do to make you happy. Not a damn thing we won't do. But we all have our breaking point. And the breaking point for most men, because we were taught, my generation in particular was taught to respect the wishes of the people that we were with, because we didn't want to get, you know, trumped up on rape charges or any of that kind of bullshit. It's just not something that we wanted to deal with. I mean, why the hell would you want to anyway? So why would you do it? So what you wind up doing is you wind up understanding that no matter what, you respect the person's wishes you're with. Even if you don't agree with them, and even if you don't think that they actually mean it, you still let it go. Because letting it go is easier than fighting for somebody that doesn't want to be with you. And if you have to fight for somebody that doesn't really want to be with you, then what the fuck's the point of doing it to begin with? You understand what I mean? And I mean, that's just my way of thinking. I could be wrong, but from past experiences, I know that I'm not. But again, I know some people will not agree with that term and will not agree with that whole situation. While others are sitting there with me right now thinking to themselves, yeah, that's But again, that's a me thing, not necessarily an everybody thing. And though I like people in general, I try and be a good person, and I try and treat people with the level of respect that they deserve. Like, I am always kind to food service people because food service people handle your food, and they have more opportunities to fuck you over than anybody else because of that. I also am not, like, I don't know how to put it other than manipulating me to get me to do something or get me to say something or get me to feel something. It really ain't gonna happen. I mean, you can try. I won't stop you, but it ain't gonna happen. All it's gonna do is piss me off and make me less likely to talk to you. Because if I realize you're doing it, which usually I do, what the hell? Okay, let's go to a different vendor bot. Let's go to this one up here. I think the game just locked up on me. I'll be back in just a minute. So as I was saying, if I realize you're trying to manipulate me, I'm 9 times out of 10 probably not going to go along with it unless I see the value in what you're trying to do for yourself. Because sometimes even I will admit the world works against people in really whacked out ways, and sometimes they need all the help they can get, even if it's not help that they think they deserve, or they're trying to get it in the wrong way. But yeah, it's just bad. And I am typically a horrible person in general, so it makes me more likely to
Looks
not
like
help.
he let his water go stale again. I'll just boil up another batch
There
for
we
when he
go.
wakes up. You're looking rather parched. Why not buy some of our locally sourced water, freshly boiled?
In that lead teapot over there, right? Nah, I think not. I'll skip that, thanks. It's not that I don't trust you, it's the fact that I don't trust the dysentery that I'll get from
Happy
drinking
to
your shit.
help you with your shopping needs. If you need any repairs, unfortunately, our mechanic Wesley is a tad indisposed right now.
He's dead, dude. He's dead. Just be honest with yourself. Wesley bit the farm. You poisoned him. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the worst of us. Happened to you, apparently. Alright, now then, let's check this. I think I'm going to do some repair. I'm just going to fix that piece. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's just flamer. Okay.
Foolish, clumsy demons. They've given their game away. Why do they hate us? Head to the store. This really I'm leaking. No more. No more. No more.
Uh-huh. I need to shorten that dialogue line by about, I don't know, probably 30th of a second. Don't get me wrong, I like creepy shit, but that's a little more creepy than I want to creep. I kind of wish they gave us these as plantable items. Big wicked looking thorn bushes. Could you imagine what you could do with those in a camp? And a Doom Witch can. A Doom Witch can use any of the plants in this damn game to make something look cool. Even something as stupid as a basement. Alright. There we go, that's 5. Now I'm gonna go back up here. The Robot Boy's house. I have to do some drinking. But I also have to join a team. Yep. It's team drinking. Alright. Let's just join one of these casual teams, do my drinking, and get out of here. Hello, hello. And that, as they say, is that. So, I'm done here in Fallout 76. Again, this is the Easter Holiday Edition, so it's 420. So, light them up for Jesus and light them up for the Easter Bunny. And just have a good day. Stay safe. I'll talk to you later.